Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to Random Wrestling Talk episode number 34. It's been a while since I've done one, so I might as well do one. Last night I discussed about Monday Night Raw's episode and how shitty it was, as usual. One thing I forgot to mention, I did mention it in the description in the video below, is about Jinder Mahal. He was actually interviewed during the show. I forgot to mention that and explain why I was pissed off at later on what happened during the show for Drew McIntyre's future opponent, and that's Jinder Mahal. You guys will notice that in the thumbnail when you click on this video. This whole episode is contributed to Jinder Mahal, and no, not in a good way, clowns. This is being addressed in a negative manner. This was absolutely dreadful. When it was first announced by some of the major channels in YouTube about the fact that Jinder Mahal may be challenging for the WWE Championship later on against Drew McIntyre, at SummerSlam, they were predicting. I was saying to myself, nah, that's a little crazy to just jump at the bit to say that that's going to happen just because Jinder Mahal happened to show up on a Monday Night Raw episode. But after last night, it's definitely giving us a clue that that's going to happen. There is no doubt in my mind that's going to happen, because Jinder Mahal was mentioning how he was a former WWE champion. He's happy for Drew McIntyre being the WWE champion. All this is spelling out for a disaster for Drew McIntyre's reign. And I have to say, Drew McIntyre's reign has been demonstrated as a very dominant one. His match with Seth Rollins was fantastic. But at the end of the day, there's no roster around Drew McIntyre for him to feed off of and get any momentum or positive growth with his character. Not that it is his fault, it's more along the lines WWE's fault. And I'm going to be straight up with you. I really particularly don't give a flying fuck about anything that's going on in WWE. This is the lows of WWE I have ever seen in my life. This is, I don't give a fuck about you, the audience, the wrestlers, the company, the legacy of my father, what have you, of Vince McMahon. And quite frankly, I don't care either. If you don't care, I'm not going to care. You're giving me no reason to give a shit about your product, so I'll come on here and shit on it when it deserves it. And it deserves it every fucking time. Bottom line, guys, Jinder Mahal going after an opportunity for the WWE Championship. I don't see how that is going to benefit Drew McIntyre, number one. Number two, you got Bobby Lashley hinting for a WWE title run at this point, going after the WWE title against Drew McIntyre. And I would be okay with Bobby Lashley, but for one, Bobby Lashley was in a ridiculous storyline at the end of 2019 with Rusev over his wife, which I thought was trash. That's why he's been given the name Trashly, because everything he's involved with is trash, and not to mention his character is trash. So, bottom line, they are taking no notes out of what happened for Bobby Lashley in Impact, where he seemed to be more of a dominant character there, where here, he's a fucking nothing. He's a nobody. He's a fucking piece of shit character that is in the roster of the WWE. And whether it's his fault, WWE's fault, it don't matter. My point being is, Jinder Mahal being hinted was the biggest downside of this entire Monday Night Raw. And nobody's even talking about that. Jinder Mahal's little fucking fat-ass, steroided-out motherfucking self showing himself on television talking about Drew McIntyre's title reign. Now, if that don't spell out possible clues that Jinder Mahal is competing for the WWE Championship down the road, You have lost your mind. You don't know what the fuck is going on. And that's the bottom line. This is a big time issue. Jinder Mahal does not need to challenge for the WWE Championship. This is a man who is going after a 24/7 championship that means absolutely fucking nothing. How in the fuck can you go ahead and tell me, if you're a fan of Jinder Mahal, how can you tell me he's a worthy challenger for Drew McIntyre? You can't! That is the most ridiculous thing I have ever seen in my life, where they gotta go ahead and go to the depths of hell. This is the depths of hell you're going to try to get some emotional feed off of a Drew McIntyre title run. That is fucking unacceptable. Complete, utter garbage. Can you please listen to the fans, Vince McMahon? You say you do, but you don't. My God, this is why I have not reviewed WWE programming and their content. It pisses me off. But hey, if it entertains you guys, what the hell? I'll go all ranting all the time. Who gives a shit? This company could go suck a lemon's dick at this point. Or suck on Vince McMahon's grapefruits that he so calls them. This is pathetic mentality. Oh, they were part of the 3-man band. Who fucking gives a shit? That shit was fucking what? Freaking in 2011? This ain't the Shield, damn it. They weren't a dominant faction. What the hell you need to have any members of the 3-man band doing anything with the WWE Championship? Drew McIntyre is a proven entity in this company. He left the WWE to reinvent himself. He did that. He's now back. He's a champion among most champions here on this company, and probably the most valuable champion you have. And yet you're going to feed him to fucking Jinder Mahal and possibly even take the title off of him. God help us if that happens. Bad enough you want to fucking put him in a championship match with Jinder Mahal. This company, God help me. Why the fuck is this company still in business? How are they still in business? Why are people still tuning in for this fucking mind-numbing garbage that shows no effort, no care, no emotion, no nothing? I mentioned this on Monday Night Raw. I believe I did for last night's episode. And I mentioned, where is the passion? Because I watched the WWE Untold story of Triple H and Mick Foley, where they talked about their span for 2 months for 2000, January and February, Royal Rumble and the No Way Out pay-per-view. And they gave you unbelievable amounts of information of what they did, what they put themselves through to entertain us. Now, granted, I'm not asking for any wrestler to go out there and do what Triple H and Mick Foley did. That is unbelievable, unimaginable pain that both of these guys went through during those 2 matches. But my God, put some fucking effort, emotion behind these shows and give us something worth watching. You don't see AEW going out every fucking night, killing themselves, trying to promote a great show, okay? They are putting emotion behind the show. That is what gets people interested in their product. That is why they haven't seeped so fucking low in ratings, and thank goodness they haven't, because of this freaking pandemic. I want to see something worth watching. I want to see emotion being built. Randy Orton and fucking Edge last night. God help me. What the fuck was that? Edge looked like a fucking pussy, and Randy Orton looked good. I have to give credit where credit is due. Randy Orton was good. Charlie Caruso, I forgot to mention this. For her to say this match will be the best match ever Someone ought to fucking beat the shit out of the person who gave her that line. And if it was Vince, by all means, let me be the first to beat the shit out of him. Because the guy is a fucking moron to go ahead and say this is going to be the greatest match ever. I can name off several matches that would have been better than any match will be produced by Edge and Orton. I can name off several. Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Iron Man match, WrestleMania 12. Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, WrestleMania 25. Fucking Triple H and Mick Foley in both the Royal Rumble and the fucking No Way Out pay-per-view in 2000. Shit, man, there's a ton of freaking great matches. And they go ahead and they have the balls to say this match is going to be the best match ever? You got to be out of your fucking mind to make Charlie say that. Fucking ridiculous. Well, there's your 10-minute plus rant video, random wrestling talk. At this time, I ain't got nothing more to say. If you're not subscribed to this channel, subscribe anyway. It's a good channel. I got a lot to offer here. I'm going to start uploading at least 3 or 4 videos a week. I still got to upload you guys the WWF Raw is War versus WCW Nitro episode for June 26th, I believe it is. Or, no, 23rd, something like that. Whatever. I will definitely go over that with you later on this week, sometime during the weekend, and upload that video for you guys. But at this time, guys, as usual, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Hit the like button if you like the video. And leave a comment down below. Anything you guys would like to mention that I may have not stated here, please state it down in the comments below. Or if anything you'd like to comment on what I had to say in this video, by all means, go ahead and do so as well. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe. Goodbye, guys.